What's happening, sports fans? Welcome back to another episode of Mom and Papa Joe. Today on the menu is a stuffed flank steak. I think you're really going to enjoy this recipe. It's got some hints of Italian in it, and it's going to be fairly simple for you to make. If this is your first time stopping in to check out our channel, we appreciate it. We really think you're going to enjoy what you see. Don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button before you head out. Let's get started. First thing we're going to do today is to work on our stuffing. I've got a pan warming. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil or the oil of your choice. I'm going to come back with pretty much 1 red bell pepper and 2 large scallions. If you don't have scallions, don't worry about it. I'll just go with regular onions. I'm looking for something a little milder today. That's where the scallions come in. And we're going to begin to sweat these. We don't want these to go into our flank steak raw, because then it's going to take longer to cook, and we'll probably end up going past that medium finish, and which might destroy the flank steak. So we're going to cook these most of the way. So we're going to give these another 5, 6, 7 minutes. Now we're going to come back with 2 teaspoons of garlic, minced garlic. Give this another few minutes. Now time for some mushrooms. I've got here some chopped, we've got chopped portobello, oyster, and shiitake mushroom. Everybody into the pool. Mushrooms are going to soak up a lot of this oil. And really get to know these onions, bell peppers, and garlic. I'm going to add a little more oil, and then I'm going to come back with some baby spinach. Guys, I'm not giving you quantity because it's all about how much you like of any one of these ingredients. So feel free to adjust as necessary. This baby spinach is going to wilt down, so you may want to put a little bit more than you think you're putting in, because spinach tends to cook down to nothing. What this provides your stuffed flank steak is a nice contrast of colors when you slice into it. Now the last thing you want is some salt and pepper. Turning my stove off, and I'm going to set this off to the side to cool. Now we're going to start working on a marinade to tenderize this flank steak. But I've got 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. My buddy CJ Bean was clowning me. My big head buddy CJ Bean was clowning me about my pronunciation. I think I got it right that time. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1/4 cup of olive oil, 2 teaspoons minced garlic. Here I've got 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. into the pool. Gotta give this a good mixing, get everything incorporated. Flank steak is from the lower abdomen of the cow. And it can be a tough piece of meat. So this marinade is gentle enough that you can go overnight. But you'll need at least 2 hours, I think. So here's the star of the show, Mrs. Flank Steak. And for this portion, guys and gals, I found that it is much easier to do what we're getting ready to do if the flank steak is partially frozen. It doesn't require much prepping. Areas where I see a little heavy fat or silver skin, I will work to get rid of. But you don't want to thin it out too much because it's not a thick piece of meat. The grain runs along the length, so fairly straight grain. What we're gonna want to do, I want to find the thin side. This is fairly evenly thick. This side tends to slant just a little bit. So this is going to be the side that I cut. What we're going to do is turn it so that now the long end is running away from and towards you. And we're going to be looking to butterfly this. We want to open it up along the length of the grain. Open it like a book. I'm going to try to do this with my slicing knife. I think with this long knife I should be able to get some nice, good, straight cuts. Oh, that feels good. Oh my goodness, I did not realize this was so marbled. Look at that. All right, we ended up a little short right there. In hindsight, I should have knocked this off. Yeah, in hindsight. Not a problem, we're gonna make it happen. I think that'll work right there. That helped. So now I'm gonna come back with a little saran wrap. And my mallet. And all you're looking to do is just to spread it out a little more. And I think that will work right there. So we are ready now to start this marinade process. You just want to spread this around. You're going to make sure it gets everywhere, both sides. Work it in. I pulled it out the fridge 2 hours ago, and it's been resting coming back to room temperature for an hour. So 3 hours ago, it's been out the fridge. All right, first thing I'm gonna come with is some provolone. You can use as much as you like or as little as you like. Just a personal preference. Followed by some prosciutto. I told you this had some Italian notes to it. Well, here we go. Once again, as much or as little as you like. Then we'll come back with our cooled veggies. All right, now here comes the tricky part. Let's see if we can get this roll without doing any more damage. We're tracking. Guess we're gonna go maybe 1.5 inches or so apart. All right, so here we are, finished. Ideally, the knot would be on the seam and all of them. I wasn't thinking about that when I started. Not a problem. We are ready to go. We're gonna season, and this is ready for the pit. All right, let's get this baby seasoned up. We were careful while stuffing to not over season. So we should be able to go pretty healthy. Today I'm going with my chupacabra steak seasoning. Again, well balanced, large granules. You can see that black pepper. This should really complement everything else going on with this flank steak. A nice, healthy, let's not be afraid. This is a thick piece of meat. All right, we're gonna give this, I like that. We're gonna give this a couple of 10-15 minutes to set up. All right, so today we're gonna be rocking the old school Weber kettle. I'm using my Smokinator. I've had that thing, I don't know, some 12 plus years. It is still going strong. We're gonna be doing the reverse sear. So we're actually gonna smoke this for half an hour, maybe 45 minutes or so. I wanna get it up into that 110 degree range. Then we're gonna light a searing hot fire to finish off the outside, get that nice crust, and try to get the interior right around 130, 132 or so. We're gonna place our vent over the meat to draw the smoke from that wood chunk, pecan, back over to the vent. All right, we are at a half an hour. Let's see what we've got. we're looking pretty good. Just gonna give this a quick rotate. I'm going to go another 15 minutes and then I am going to take a temp. I'm not going to temp right now, half an hour. All right, here we are at an hour. Almost fell asleep. All right, 105, 106, 104. Ooh, 113 there, 17. I'm going to call that good. I'm going to pull this, let it rest while I crank up this fire to sear. All right, this fire is raring to go. Now we're just going to put this on here and constantly move it until we've got the color that we want. Once we've achieved that color, if we're still not at 130 in the thickest part, I'll move it over to the cool side and let it finish up. Here goes. So what I'm doing is just sort of rolling this about every minute. All right, we should be getting there. That is saying 127, All right, I'm gonna roll with 127. We're gonna take this off, take it inside for a rest. All right, this girl has had 15 minutes of rest. Let's go ahead and remove the twine. Knock off this frayed edge. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that smoke ring. And that's the edge. Woo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is delicious. That is perfectly cooked. Oh my goodness. Tell me you don't want to wrap your lips around that baby. Oh, if you're close, come and get a slice. If you were close, come and get a slice. Oh my goodness. Wow. It doesn't get any better than that. Sports fans, I'm here to tell you, this is off the charts delicious. And it's simple. You don't need a big pit. All you need is a Weber. You saw how simple that was. Absolutely delicious. Your family will love you for it. Guys, gals, if you haven't yet figured out, you need to hit that subscribe button. I don't know what you're waiting on. Go ahead and make it happen. Ring that bell, tell a friend, get notified of our weekly videos. Once again, we want to thank you guys for hanging out with Mom and Papa Joe's. Lots more good stuff to come. You know what you're going to get with Mom and Papa Joe's. You're going to get the good shit and not the bullshit. You guys take care, and I'll see you next time.